A lot of people don't understand PTSD. Why do you still have it? Why does it still bother you? There was a statement that my dad made to me when I first went in the military. He told me there were things that I will take to the grave with me. And at that time, I was young and stupid, didn't understand. But after being a veteran and being in the military, it's true. There are things that have happened to you while you were in your career in the military that happened to you, good, bad, or indifferent. They will always be with you. And it's something that you will remember forever. If you've lost a buddy or a friend or something along the lines in the military, that adds to the guilt syndrome. I'm still here. Why did my friend have to die? So that's a lot of what goes on with the PTSD ratings. Is a lot of the guys, it's hard to explain. A lot of guys don't like opening up to it or admitting it that they even have it. When we first came back from Vietnam, there was no such thing as PTSD. It was shell shock. You get over it, suck it up, go on. Well, now they're realizing, 50 years down the road, so many guys came back screwed up that they've been dealing with this self-medicating, whether it be alcohol or drugs, to help get through these situations. And we didn't have that core that is out here now. We didn't have that support that recognized that we were having a severe problem. The divorces, the alcoholism, the drug abuse, the homelessness. A lot of that has come about because of not having the proper support that was needed when we first came back. The sandbox guys, Desert Storm, all that, we beat each other. We were jungle, you were sand, so you get the sandbox rating. It was a different type of stress. Over there, you had the biological and chemicals to worry about. Over there in Vietnam, you didn't know when someone was going to jump up from behind a bush or out of a hole in the ground. But that's something that you've dealt with in the death and the destruction that you've seen while you were there. And hell, in Vietnam, we were 19 years old was the average age. 18, 19 years old was your average age of your frontline combatants at that particular time. So you imagine you're 19 years old and what you've seen, the carnage and everything, that's going to stay with you the rest of your life. And some guys can deal with it and some guys can't. That's like I say, that's why there was a lot of self-medication. The alcoholism rate for the Vietnam era vets was very high just because of that problem. Same thing with the drug abuse. They didn't have, or we didn't have that support that's available now. And by getting an animal to work with you, to comfort you, that helps you a lot. That's what our program is for, is to get you a dog that you can be your best friend, your best buddy that's there with you, that knows automatically to come by your side, to block people from coming up to you. If they know you're, quote unquote, having an episode, that dog will get between you and the crowd and give a buffer zone, a safety zone. They won't let that person get next to you until they know that you're okay to be able to handle it. So this is what PTSD service dogs do for the veterans and their families. They make that situation a heck of a lot better for the individual all the way around.